Welcome everybody. Week 2 of our virtual first tee programming that we're going to be doing this summer. As you can maybe see in the background, we're actually back out on the golf course. I'm so excited. We're out at Heart of America today. I'm actually, for those of you that are league participants, you can see right there, we're on hole 1 of the par 3. Unfortunately, this course is closed for the summer, guys. So for any of you Heart of America kids that like to come out here and play, the city has made the decision to shut the course down, which is super unfortunate because I love coming out and playing this course as well. But they are going to let me record my my online first tee lesson here today. So this week we're going to be talking about courtesy, and I think a really good spot, a really good place to begin our talk about courtesy is on a tee box. In golf, I'm sure you guys are aware, in golf, it is expected of you to remain as quiet as you can when other people are hitting. I don't think that that's really ever an issue with any of our kids, because I think that generally all of the kids that I coach, you guys do a really good job of sorry, the picker's driving by, a little noisy. You guys do a really good job of picking up on the cues, right? If you see a coach stopping talking while somebody's hitting, then I think most of you guys pick up on that and do a really good job of that. There are some elements, though, of courtesy that we try to practice that are specific to golf. So one of those types of things that we do is say, hey, nice shot, to somebody that hits a good shot. Our respect talk from week 1 was, about like 15 minutes long. It was a lot longer than what I plan to say about courtesy. What I think you guys need to keep in mind when it comes to courtesy is treat others the way you want to be treated. Pretty simple, right? I think they call that the golden rule in school. If you're out here having a rough day on the golf course, do you want somebody to come up to you and say, wow, you're not playing too good today? No, you would rather them remain silent. If you did hit a good shot, a nice recovery, you would appreciate if they said, hey, Jonathan, good shot. Like, I saw you've been struggling with your sand wedge today, but you just hit an amazing shot. Nice job. A sincere, heartfelt comment like that can go a long way into making somebody feel appreciated, it might even make them start playing better. So I generally think that I'm extremely lucky as the program director here in the Kansas City chapter, because I hear other program directors talking about how, oh man, we got a problem with this group of kids, they're just so loud and obnoxious. And yeah, there's going to be situations, you're working with a group of kids, there's going to be situations where there's some hooting and hollering and some loudness going on, or some kids getting wild. But for the most part, like, I just have the best kids out here in Kansas City. You guys are generally very conscious of the feelings of others. So really what I would gear my courtesy talk towards would be just understanding various like etiquette pieces of the game, which we talked about not talking while other people are hitting. Another thing that we can talk about too, though, is when we're on a putting green, I'm sure that you guys are aware, when you hit putts, like, you're playing with 3 to 4 other people in your group. When you guys hit putts, there is a line that starts from your ball and goes to the golf hole. This line right here from my ball to the golf hole, that's called the line of my putt. And one of the etiquette pieces that we talk about in relationship to courtesy is, not walking through somebody's line. Generally, if you watch a pro tournament on TV, PGA Tour, you'll see the pro circle all the way around the green to avoid walking in somebody's line. And a similar token, or a similar fashion, you want to avoid a situation where, let's say that I'm hitting right here, right where I'm standing. I'm getting ready to swing my golf club, right? And I'm going this direction. Okay, so I'm going to my left. It looks like it's to my right. I'm going to my left. It's just flip-flopped on the camera. Okay, what I would suggest to you guys is to avoid a situation where you stand directly behind me to my right, because then in my peripheral vision, as I'm getting ready to hit my shot or my putt or whatever, I'm seeing you standing directly behind me. So you always want to try to just keep out of sight, out of mind. Don't talk while those are hitting. Don't be in their vision while they're hitting. Don't try to do something that's going to distract them. I think that you guys generally get the idea that for golf, for us First Tee in the First Tee family, we don't want to win a golf course in a way that's not legitimate. I said golf course. We don't want to win a round of golf in a way that's not legitimate. And if you have to resort to distraction tactics or talking while somebody's hitting in order to get a competitive edge, are you really winning? I don't know. I think that in general, the longer that you stay with golf and the older you get into the game, the more you're going to see people acting like gentlemen and ladies on the golf course. That's what's expected of you as a golfer. You know, you're not out there. It's not a contact sport. You know, you don't got to get in somebody's face to let them know, you know, oh, I'm a better player than you or anything like that. It's not like that. In golf, we keep to ourselves. We let our game speak for itself. But again, like I've said a couple times already, in our chapter, I really don't see this being a huge issue. I see a lot of courtesy in our lessons. The only other thing that I would talk about perhaps in regards to courtesy would be just always making sure that you're safe. And you know, we talk about safety rules all the time in First Tee. You guys know, look, look, I even got the hula hoops out in true First Tee fashion. Those are actually going to be for a setup that I'm about to do for you guys so that you can follow along at home with the golf skill portion of First Tee. But not only do I want you guys to be safe for your own safety, for your own well-being, I want you to start thinking about, like, how can I make sure that others are safe too? So that your coach isn't the only person out there that's saying, hey, stand in the safety zone. Hey, back up. You're too close to that person who's swinging. I think that you guys, you know, being 7, 8, up to 13, 14, 15-year-olds, it doesn't really matter. I think you're all at an age where you can see a situation, know what's expected of you from a safety perspective, and we try our best as coaches to do that. But then to follow those rules can be challenging, you know, when you've got friends or buddies in the class and they're hooting and hollering, and man, that makes me sound old when I say hooting and hollering. I don't mean to sound that old. No, but you guys get it, you can get caught up in the excitement of a lesson, First Tee lesson, and that carries out to beyond golf as well. You always want to try to stay in the moment. You know, I want you guys to have fun. I don't want you to come out to First Tee and be like, oh man, gotta go out to First Tee again, boring golf lesson. That's not what we're about, and I hope that that's not the experience for any of you guys. But what I am saying is that you can still have fun while being safe and therefore being courteous to the people around you. Let's move on to some golf.